Welcome to IRMS 6th grade science week 4, online lessons with Mr. Villarreal in his car. Greetings, Earthlings. Ms. Carr and Mr. V both appreciate all the hard work you have been doing for all of your classes. Your dedication to school will really pay off. This week, we are blasting off into space exploration. Remember that if you need to get in touch with us, send us an email. Your science activities aren't in Google Classroom. We know that you like having a choice of activity, so we will try to honor that as best we can. There are still challenges too. Today's 6 science announcements. Bad science joke of the week. How did the alien break his iPhone? He Saturned it. Ba-dum-tsh. Check your email daily. Go to my.yisd.net and click the Outlook mailbox. Breakfast and lunch to go will be provided by Hanks High School from 7:30 to 11 a.m. You are now being graded for your work. Plan ahead and get it done. Progress reports will be sent home this week. Tuesday is Science Meet Day. Don't forget to join and catch up with your class. Trivia question, who said this? That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. The answer is in the bottom corner of the screen. Week 4, April 27th through May 1st. Gravity, inertia, and space exploration. We wouldn't know much about the sun, the planets, the minor objects, or the whole universe unless we hadn't studied and explored them. This week, we'll learn more about what it takes to do that. For your bell ringer this week, click the Nearpod link to watch a video about gravity and inertia, play a round of time to climb, and try out an orbit simulator from PhET. Please make sure to use your first and last names so your teacher knows who to give a grade to. The link is at the bottom of the page. Social emotional check-in. We hope you're doing better than this guy. Ms. Carr and Mr. V invite you and your classmates to a Padlet where you can leave us a message, an emoji, GIF file, or picture of how you are doing today. Click on the link below to begin. Gravity, inertia, and space exploration. Here are the expectations for the week. 6.11b. Understand that gravity is the force, along with inertia, that governs the motion of the solar system. 6.11c. Describe the history and future of space exploration, including the types of equipment and transportation needed for space travel. As a class, we will explore the relationship between gravity and inertia in our solar system and the types of transportation and equipment used in space travel and exploration. You will complete the Nearpod bell ringer, the early space exploration question, and one modern space exploration activity. On the last 2 pages, there are extra challenges for you to try. This is a picture of a NASA space shuttle. This week, there is a space travel and exploration word wall. You can click the link here in order to hear all the words and definitions read out loud. Space travel and exploration. Early space exploration, Galileo Galilei and his telescope. One of the first scientists to try and make sense of the universe was Galileo Galilei. Learn more about Galileo's amazing story and his discoveries with your choice of 3 videos. There is a normal video. There is an advanced video for those of you who understand space science a little more. And the last video is for space brainiacs, those of you who really enjoy learning about space. It can be said that Galileo was ahead of his time, that he was not understood. Think about a time when you felt like you were not understood. What was the situation? How did you feel about it? How did everything turn out? Tell us about it in a Flipgrid. This is the link to the Flipgrid in green. Remember, all work is due Friday, May 1st at 5 p.m. If you need help, remember to email your science teacher. We are available Tuesdays and Thursdays to give you more guidance. Space travel and exploration. Modern space exploration. Getting out into space. Besides telescopes, we now have rockets that can escape Earth's gravity and carry equipment and people into space. But it hasn't been easy. Living things like humans are not designed to live in space. Special equipment like rockets, spacesuits, and space stations make it possible for astronauts to do that. Choose a video about modern space exploration from the list to watch, then go to the next page for your choice of activity to turn in for a grade. Make sure you have done the Nearpod bell ringer and the Flipgrid already. Again, you have 3 different videos. Level 1 is a normal. Level 2 is advanced for those of you who enjoy space science. And level 3 is for the space brainiacs again. Modern space exploration, getting out into space activities. Choose one to turn in for a grade. Activity 1, planning for the future. Imagine that you were hired by NASA to plan a trip to Mars. 4 astronauts are going to Mars to explore and learn about the planet. Write a 1-page story about your preparations. Feel free to make it longer if you would like. You can include videos, pictures, and other ideas that you have to the Google Doc that is included in the Google Classroom assignment. Activity 2, get out the popcorn. Movie time. There are lots of movies about space. Some are based on true stories, some are fiction. But many of the writers who make modern space movies have done plenty of research to make the movie as authentic as possible. Gather your family together and watch a space movie at home. Then write a review of the movie based on what you and your family felt when the movie was over. Make it at least half a page and be persuasive. Use the Google Doc in your Google Classroom assignment. Bonus points if you create a movie poster of your own. Click this link for a list of space movies. Challenge 3, life on Mars. Someday, people might live on Mars. It will require a lot of planning because the conditions on Mars are not suitable for life on Earth. Pretend that you are in charge of designing and building a Martian colony. It needs to provide for the needs of the people living in it. Draw your colony and label the parts. Or you can make one out of whatever you have available at home. If you have STEM, you can use Tinkercad. Take a snapshot of your work and submit it for your grade this week. Here are some additional resources. There's still the link to Mr. V's Solar System YouTube channel, the link to NASA Kids Club. Here's a link to Legend of Learning. And if you want to try Tinkercad for yourself, this is the website here, but it is also available on your Clever page. We have more activities on the next 2 pages. Connecting with your child, launching paper rockets. Have some family fun with a contest to see whose rocket can fly the furthest. Click on the link below if you need to see step-by-step directions on how to construct your rocket. Here are the materials you will need. 1 piece of paper, scissors, straw, and clear tape. Here are the directions. Step 1, cut out a paper square that has the same length as the straw. Step 2, roll the paper square around the straw. Step 3, tape the paper roll. Step 4, cut out a circle from the paper. Step 5, cut a triangle out of the circle. Step 6, fold the circle into a cone shape. Leap into space through literature. Sit back, relax, click on a book, and enjoy. This is from the Abdo bookshelf. We have Exploring Space, the Curiosity rover, and a book about astronauts. The username is Spring, and the password is 2020. Remember that your assignments are due on Friday at 5 p.m. Once again, if you need help, please email your science teacher. Good luck.